While some fans would like to think that their favorite actors write their own lines of dialogue, films are usually scripted. Still, when you're working with talented actors that immerse themselves into a role, their dialogue becomes natural for them. From serious performances to comedic roles, actors sometimes improvise their dialogue while performing in a scene. As we go over your favorite films, subscribe to ScreenRant for more fun videos like this one.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
Here is ScreenRant's list of 10 actors who wrote their own dialogue in popular movies.
What if I told you we were putting a team together? Who's we?
Robert Downey Jr. and William Hurt in The Incredible Hulk. At the end of Louis Leterrier's 2008 film The Incredible Hulk, there is an end credit scene with actors Robert Downey Jr. and William Hurt. After being disgraced by the incident with Emil Blonsky, Thaddeus Ross drinks away his troubles in a bar. Intoxicated, he is greeted by Tony Stark, who tells him that a special team is being put together, and even though he doesn't mention the name, we know it's the Avengers. The actors were given plot lines to discuss, but no dialogue, and they improvised the entire scene.
Cinderella story, out of nowhere. A former greenskeeper now about to become the Masters champion. It looks like I'm a wreck. It's in the hole!
Bill Murray in Caddyshack. Bill Murray's hilarious role in Caddyshack was only supposed to be a cameo, but after his performance, director Harold Ramis asked him to stick around for 6 days. Not surprisingly, those 6 days of acting proved to be comedy gold, but surprisingly, all of his dialogue was improvised. From his speech about meeting the Dalai Lama to his iconic Cinderella story. In fact, the only direction in the script for his Cinderella story read, "Carl cuts off the tops of flowers with a grass whip." Talk about talent.
Keep up, old man!
Nobody would know.
Jeremy Renner in Avengers Age of Ultron. Jeremy Renner plays Hawkeye in the MCU, and in the film Avengers Age of Ultron, he has a lighthearted competition with Aaron Taylor Johnson's Quicksilver. During a battle, Quicksilver dashes off, and Hawkeye points his bow at him, remarking, "Nobody would know. Last I saw him, Ultron was sitting on him." This improvised line of dialogue received big laughs, and is one of Renner's best moments in the film.
I didn't kill my wife! I don't care!
Tommy Lee Jones in The Fugitive. Harrison Ford starred in 1993's The Fugitive, but his co-star stole the movie from him. Ford plays Dr. Richard Kimball, who was wrongly accused of murdering his wife and is chased by a US Marshal played by Tommy Lee Jones. In the scene where Ford gets the upper hand on Jones, he points his gun at him and proclaims, "I didn't kill my wife." Jones responds with the simple and character-driven line, "I don't care," which was improvised and proved to best explain his character's motivations.
He has transformed himself into a giant lizard.
Let me ask you a question. Do I look like the mayor of Tokyo?
Denis Leary in The Amazing Spider-Man. Denis Leary's comedy is far from PG, and the actor had a hard time keeping his jokes clean while performing in 2012's The Amazing Spider-Man. Since he is a seasoned actor, he did find ways to use his quick sense of humor in the film and sneak in a few improvised lines, including the scene where Peter Parker goes to the police station to ask Captain Stacy for help to defeat Dr. Kurt Connors. Leary makes a reference to Godzilla, asking Parker, "Do I look like the mayor of Tokyo to you?" leaving star Andrew Garfield in silence.
Who the hell else are you talking? Talking to me? Well, I'm the only one here.
Robert De Niro in Taxi Driver. Martin Scorsese knows how to work with actors and how to get the best performance out of them. If you don't believe us, just watch anything Leonardo DiCaprio or Robert De Niro have done with the director. He lets his actors act and does not hold them back, giving them ample room for improvisation. In 1976's Taxi Driver, when De Niro utters the famous line, "You talking to me?" the script simply said, "Bickle speaks to himself in the mirror." It was De Niro himself that gave us one of the most memorable lines in movie history.
Now I'm standing. You all happy? We're all standing up now. Bunch of jackasses standing in a circle.
Sean Gunn in Guardians of the Galaxy. When you watch the film Guardians of the Galaxy, you hear Bradley Cooper as the voice of Rocket Raccoon. But it was director James Gunn's brother, Sean, who performed him on set. When Star-Lord gets his team to rally behind him, they stand up to show their support. To mock other film moments like this, Rocket is the last to stand. And he says, "Now I'm standing. You all happy? We're all standing up now. Bunch of jackasses standing in a circle." Sean improvised this on set, and since his brother loved the line, he had Cooper record it for the final product.
Don't mess with the bull, young man. You'll get the horns.
The main cast in The Breakfast Club. When John Hughes directed The Breakfast Club, he shot the entire 1985 classic in chronological order. Despite being a talented writer himself, he saw the talent his cast had and decided to let them improvise the final scene. Since they knew their characters and the emotions their characters went through, that's exactly what they did. With little direction from Hughes, he took a big chance on his young cast, and it worked out perfectly.
Leave the gun. Take the cannoli.
Richard Castellano in The Godfather. Italian-American actor Richard Castellano plays the Corleone family's capo Peter Clemenza in Francis Ford Coppola's The Godfather. His character is ordered to carry out a hit on Paulie Gatto for his betrayal of the family's boss, Don Vito Corleone. Before leaving his house for, let's call it work, his wife reminds him to bring home some cannolis. After shooting Gatto, his line was supposed to be "leave the gun," but he added the now famous line, "take the cannoli." Chris Evans and Scarlett Johansson in Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Captain America and Black Widow's relationship was a key plotline to Captain America: The Winter Soldier, and who knows these characters better than their stars? During various scenes with actors Chris Evans and Scarlett Johansson, their dialogue was improvised. The screenwriter Christopher Marcus placed these two characters at moral odds in the film, and felt their improvised dialogue was true to the theme of his story. So did the director, and their dialogue made it to the final cut.
Oh, wait, what about that girl from accounting? Laura...
Lillian. Lip piercing, right?
Yeah, she's cute.
Yeah.
What do you think of our video? Did we skip over any of your favorite actors who wrote their own dialogue in popular movies? Sound off in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe to our channel for more fun videos. Thanks for watching.